We all love to play Holi, but look at the colors available in the market right now, laden with toxic chemicals. And that's the reason why many people nowadays opt for organic colors. Now, if you want to just do this right, there are things that you can do at home as well. These are some tips for DIY. Do it yourself. Make these colors at home and have a blast. For yellow, mix turmeric powder with gram flour in a 1:2 ratio to make a dry gulal. You can also crush any yellow colored flowers and combine them in water to obtain wet colors. What about red color? How can you really make red color at home? Red can be prepared using dried red hibiscus flowers. Take properly dried hibiscus or China rose flowers, grate them into a fine powder. Red sandalwood also can be used instead of flowers. Green gulal can be made using henna or mehendi powder. For wet color, you can use any green leafy vegetables as well, such as spinach or neem. The leaves, when dipped in water, will give a beautiful green color. Magenta. Beetroot is a good source of red-pink pigment. You can also soak sliced beetroot in water, boil the mixture and leave it overnight to use it the next day. Go ahead, make your colors at home. Colors laden with chemicals can just get into your eyes and your respiratory system during this time and ruin all your fun. And that's the reason why we spoke to a couple of experts to get a sense of how you can protect your eyes and your respiratory system without compromising on all the fun. Take a look.
Traditionally and originally, Holi is meant to be played with flower petals. But things have changed now, and the festival is associated with dangers as much as it is with fun and games, courtesy the chemical-laden colors we find in markets. Well, even if you choose organic colors, mishaps are possible during this time. For example, it's easy to get your eyes hurt, and also you do stand a risk of colors getting into your throat and mouth.
So colors basically are chemicals, and chemicals can be harmful for the eyes, especially the toxic ones, and they can have heavy metals. So if they go into the eyes, they can cause conjunctivitis, allergic reactions, and even inflammation in the eyes. So they should definitely be avoided or prevented from going inside the eyes.
So here are the things you must do to prevent these mishaps. Protect your eyes by wearing sunglasses. Close your eyes when someone smears colors into your eyes. Never keep your eyes exposed to colors. Ditch your lenses for that day. Use drops to lubricate your eyes.
So immediately you should wash with clean, fresh water and keep on washing till you feel the color has gone out of the eye. And if you have any lubricating eye drops, that is what you should put, and you should never rub the eyes, of course. And if it's still irritating or any redness is there, you should need to go to an ophthalmologist immediately.
Colors being sold in the market may contain hazardous chemicals such as asbestos, mercury, silica, mica and lead. These are very toxic to the skin and eyes and can lead to symptoms such as irritation, redness and allergies. It's best to consult a doctor if the color gets into your eyes. Another worry is color getting into your throat and then into your lungs and causing severe allergies.
So this is a very difficult subject, in the sense that everybody wants to play Holi, but if they ingest the colors, anyone who's an asthmatic or who has allergies, it becomes much worse. For people who ingest the water wala colors, that is also a problem because that can have certain chemicals in it that can affect the lungs, and it can lead to respiratory problems, whether it's upper respiratory or lower respiratory.
Patients with asthma or other respiratory conditions should wear a mask or scarf around their faces when playing Holi. You should ensure that the nose and the mouth are covered and that the material is breathable.
So the main thing is ki muh band rakho. Don't open your mouth when you're playing Holi. A good idea would be to put a little cotton in the ears when you go to play. As far as possible, try and play with the dry colors because the wet colors can be a little more harmful. Also, sometimes they use metallic paint, in the colors. Depends where you get it from. It's not always natural colors which are used. So that can be very dangerous, not only to the ears and the chest, also to the skin. It can give you problems.
People who have asthma and respiratory allergies are more susceptible to difficulties and attacks during Holi. This is both because of the weather and Holi as a festival. Holi happens during the harvest season and at a time when winter is giving way to summer. So many trees and plants release pollen. Carry your inhalers if you have asthma. Stay indoors as much as possible during this time. Prior to an attack, a person can experience tightness in the chest, breathlessness, wheezing, coughing, and low oxygen levels. Prevent colors from getting into your ears often. This is what doctors say. It is totally possible to have a blast without any mishap, and that is what would really make Holi memorable.